Hello, my name's Rachel and I'm an avid crocheter. I was also a child in the mid-90s, so you can imagine my surprise when my daughter asked me to make her a velvet scrunchie. She's 6, but I used the baby velvet yarn honestly just because it happened to be half price at Michael's that day. I live in Ontario, Canada. Usually velvet yarns average about between $10 and $12 a skein. This one was on sale for $6. And I made her the sweater in teal, and I made her the scrunchie in lavender. Now they are gorgeous jewel tones. They're incredibly baby soft, and I do notice on the label that it says tested for harmful substances, so you really can't go wrong there. The only negative side is that I wouldn't recommend it for beginners, only because if you have to unravel it to fix a mistake, sometimes you lose some of these little fibers along the way, and you don't want to end up with a threadbare finished project. Specifically with the scrunchie, because scrunchies just go through more wear and tear, being stretched out more for wrists and ponytails, the stitches do come loose a little bit easier than on like a regular non-velvet worsted weight yarn. So if you are using the yarn and you're wondering, you know, like, why is this stitch coming loose? What am I doing wrong? It is just the nature of the yarn. So I just don't recommend it for a beginner. Although I will say I was in a Chapters and they had velvet throws for sale made out of a very similar yarn, and I didn't end up buying one for the same reason, that the stitches just seem to be a little bit looser in certain areas. So don't be discouraged if you're using this yarn and you find it tricky. It's probably not you. It might just take a little bit more practice or a little bit more getting used to using this yarn. Overall though, I would recommend using it. Even though some of the stitches become a little loose, I'm not worried about it like unraveling on her at the playground or anything like that. It's not making that big of a difference, and it is incredibly baby soft, and I do really love the rich jewel tones. So if you feel comfortable using it, or you've used velvet yarns before, I absolutely would recommend this one. But if you're a beginner, maybe ask for Granny's help with this, or wait until you become a more advanced crocheter or knitter or whatever craft you're using it for. All right, well, that's my review for the yarn. Have a great day and happy crafting.